Welcome back, Primary 4. Let's continue our mathematics lesson for this year. Today, we want to talk about the highest common factor, HCF, and the lowest common multiple, LCM. Let's start with an example. Find the common factors between 6 and 14. Do you remember how to get factors of any number? Look for any two numbers. If you multiply them together, the result is 6, and then the result is 14. So start from factors of 6. We have 1 times 6. We have 2 times 3. So the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. Now let's move to the factors of 14. 1 times 14, 2 times 7. That's all. So the factors of 14 are 1, 2, 7, and 14. Okay, now you want to get the common factors between 6 and 14. Look at here. We have 1. 1 is a common between the two numbers, and 2. 1 and 2. So the common factors are 1 and 2. Okay, now let's find the highest common factor, the highest number from 1 and 2. So the highest number here is 2. So the highest common factor between 6 and 14 is 2. Okay, also we can use factorization to get the highest common factor. For example, find the highest common factor of 30 and 24. We said we will use factorization. We explained factorization in the last video. Okay, let's start with 30. I want to factorize 30 to its prime factors. So I'll only divide by prime numbers. Let's start with the smallest prime number, which is 2. 30 is divisible by 2 because 30 is an even number. So let's divide by 2. 30 divided by 2 equals 15. 3 divided 2 equals 1. And 10 divided 2 equals 5. Okay, 15 is not divisible by 2 because 15 is an odd number. Let's try 3. Yes, 15 is divisible by 3 because 5 plus 1 equals 6. And 6 is divisible by 3. So 15 divided 3 equals 5. 5 is an even number, so we should divide it by itself. 5 divided by 5 equals 1. So 30 equals 2 times 3 times 5. Okay, let's move to 24. By the same way, 24 is an even number, so I start by dividing. Yes, divide 24 divided by 2 equals 12. Even number, so I'll divide by 2 again, equals 6. Even number divided by 2 again equals 3. Prime number divided by itself equals 1. So now we have 24 equals 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Now we want to write the factors of 30 and the factors of 24 in order. And we will write the similar numbers in the same column. So we have 30, 2 times 3 times 5. Okay, 3 and 5 is away because we want to write the similar numbers in the same column. Now we have 24, 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Okay, now how to calculate the highest common factor? We will take one of each common columns, or any column has 2 or more similar numbers. We will take only one of them. Here, for example, we have 2 and 3. We have two columns. This column has 2 is a common, and this one 3. So I'll take 1 from this column and 1 digit from this column. It means that the highest common factor equals 2 times 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. So the highest common factor between 30 and 24 is 6. Let's move to the lowest common multiple, or LCM. By the same way, I want to find the multiples of 12 that are less than 40. We said before, multiples means start from 0 and each time here add 12. So we have 0, 12, 24 and 36. Also, we want to find the multiples of 6 that are less than 40. By the same way, what do we have? We have 0, 6, then 12, 18, 24, 30 and 36. Okay, so is there any common multiples? Of course we have 12, but don't count 0. 0 is a common multiple for all numbers. We want the common multiples here between 12 and 6, except 0. We have 24 here and here. Also we have 36 here and here. So we have 3 common multiples, 12, 24 and 36. What is the common multiple here? What is the common or the lowest common multiple? Is 12. Okay, so there is a lowest common multiple is 12. Also, we can use factorization to get the lowest common multiple. For example, of the two numbers 110 and 24, we want to factorize the two numbers as usual. 110 is an even number, so we can divide it by 2. 11 divided 2 equal 5 and 1 remained. 10 divided 2 equal 5, so 55. 55 is not an even number, it's an odd number. So I will not use 2, but we can try 5 because the unit here is 5. 55 divided 5 equal 11. 11 is an even number, so divided by itself, the result will be 1. So 110 equal 2 times 5 times 11. What about 24? Okay, we do it before. 24 divided 2 equal 12, divided 2 equal 6, divided 2 equal 3, and 3 is a prime number, divided itself equal 1. Okay, we can write them now in columns. 110 equal 2 times 5 times 11. 24, 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. In this case, we want to calculate the lowest common multiple, not the highest common factor. If we want to calculate the lowest common multiple, we will take one number from each column. We will take 1 from each column. Okay, if it's common or not. Here we have 2, we will take 2, 2, 2, 3, 5, and 11. So we'll take one number from each column. So the lowest common multiple here is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 11. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2 equal 8. So 8 times 15 times 11. Okay, we studied before how to multiply. Okay, so here we want to multiply them. The result will become 1320. Okay, imagine that we want to calculate the highest common factor. If we want to calculate the highest common factor, we will take only the common. Here we have 2, so I'll take only 2 from this column. Okay, so if we want to calculate the highest common factor, we will take 2 only. So the highest common factor is 2 and the lowest common multiple is 1320. Okay. Okay, thanks for watching. Thank you very much. This is the last lesson in unit 3. Next video will be about lesson 4, talks about measurements. Okay, thank you very much for watching. See you next session. Good luck.